Racing, D&D Towing and State Street Auto, Richard Wolverton. Green flag flies. We're underway. Trouble in the back for the 11 of Erica Schlund. Erica Schlund slow on the front stretch. Don't know if she can get it fired back up or not. She is going to come to a stop at the start-finish line as the field is making their way out of 4. Back of the field will be Jonathan Kerfman.
Oh, thank you.
As we'll try this one more time, Tire Dogs Bumblebee's 8-lap heat race is back underway. Brandon Bush and Ron Schlund Sr. into turn number 1. Richard Wolverton trying to get himself angled perfectly for that cone, and he did. Richard Wolverton flew right through that chicane. Is now the field single file. Richard Wolverton, Ron Schlund Sr., Sean Breitzman, your top 3. 1 of 8 complete. Now Branna looked like he might try a move on Breitzman, but couldn't get there. Breitzman now looked like he had trouble getting into 1. Chris Brannon still couldn't get up alongside him, but now he's trying it. Brannon trying to make a run through that chicane, gets right back up onto the bumper of Breitzman. So the battle's for 3rd as Richard Wolverton's put a pretty good gap in between himself and Breitzman. For 3rd as we're halfway in this 8-lap heat race. Breitzman still holding off Brannon, but up front Richard Wolverton is really stretching out now over Ron Schlund Sr. Now Wolverton starting up front is usually going to spell a lot of trouble for the rest of the field. And that's what we had in this heat race. Richard Wolverton, one of the better Bumblebee drivers, as is Ron Schlund Sr., but tonight Wolverton was able to get the advantage on him as he comes back out of 4 and across the line. 2 laps remain. Chris Brannon still not able to get up there to Breitzman. Time around for the first of 2 heat races, the Tire Dogs Bumblebees. And Wolverton slowing off a 4. Trouble for the 95 of Richard Wolverton. But he was able to hang on. Washington, sponsored by Aaron Chehalis, is Charles Lemaire. Outside on the front row in the 70 out of Centralia, Washington, sponsored by Centralia Supply, Fastenal Picasso Brothers, is Bryson Baird. And starting on the pole in the 13 out of Tumwater, Washington, sponsored by Black Hills Soccer Club, is Steve Pearson. Well, that's not who started on the pole. Charles Lemaire started on the pole. Not quite sure how that happened, but that's what happened. Charles Lemaire got the start on the pole for this heat race. As we had trouble off of 4. As we've got one backed into the wall, that's Steve Pearson. Trying to get Pearson to catch back up to this field. Single file restarts for these heat races. And Pearson is going to be starting from a ways back. Green flag underway. Bryson Baird with a good start, trying to get to the outside of Charneski. Greg Schlund trying to hang up there as well. Grant Charneski trying to stick with Charles Lemaire. And now you can see Lemaire and Charneski separating from Baird and Schlund. They come across the line to Greg Schlund, putting about a car length in between himself and Charneski. Comes off of 4. Charneski came off really high when he came off of 4. Not sure if he's just trying a different line. He was able to close back up on Charles Lemaire. Grant Charneski now, once again, you see him floating it up high, just a little bit higher than Lemaire. Charneski gets right up alongside of the wall. Just trying anything to keep pace with Lemaire up front. Charles Lemaire, Grant Charneski, Greg Schlund, and then Bryson Baird, your top 4. Coming out from underneath the 13 of Steve Pearson. The white flag is going to fly for Charles Lemaire. And we keep an eye on that 13 of Pearson. Yeah. And Charneski going way up high. Pearson slow out of 4. Lemaire was able to avoid him and bring home the win. Charles Lemaire is your winner, followed by Grant Charneski. And then it was Greg Schlund. Greg Schlund's going to go